The beauty and fashion world just experienced an earthquake, and Kim Kardashian is standing at the epicenter, holding everyone's attention in the palm of her perfectly manicured hand. When one of the most photographed women on the planet decides to completely reinvent her appearance, millions of eyes immediately lock onto every single detail, trying to decode what it all means. This isn't just another Tuesday for the reality television pioneer turned business mogul turned cultural phenomenon. This is a statement, a declaration, a moment that will be analyzed and discussed across social media platforms for weeks to come. Kim Kardashian has built an empire on her image, carefully curating every aspect of her public persona with the precision of a master architect, so when she opts for a radical change of look, you better believe there's something significant happening beneath the surface. For nearly 2 decades, Kim has maintained certain signature elements that have become synonymous with her brand. The sleek dark hair that cascades down her back like a waterfall of silk. The contoured makeup that has inspired millions of tutorials and launched 1,000 beauty trends. The carefully cultivated aesthetic that walks the tightrope between glamorous and accessible, aspirational yet somehow relatable. These visual markers have been as consistent as her presence in headlines, as reliable as her ability to break the internet with a single post. But now something has shifted, something fundamental has changed, and the transformation is sending shockwaves through her massive following of devoted fans and casual observers alike. The power of a dramatic transformation cannot be underestimated in the realm of celebrity culture. Throughout history, we've watched as public figures have used physical reinvention as a tool for rebirth, for shedding old narratives and embracing new chapters. Think of the countless times we've seen stars emerge from personal struggles or career transitions with a completely new look that signals to the world that they're entering a different phase of their lives. Kim Kardashian understands this language better than almost anyone in the entertainment industry. She's fluent in the visual vocabulary of fame, knowing exactly how to use her appearance as a form of communication that transcends words and speaks directly to the collective consciousness of pop culture. What makes this particular transformation so fascinating is the timing and context surrounding it. Kim has been on an incredible journey over the past several years, evolving from reality television personality to serious businesswoman, from tabloid fixture to criminal justice reform advocate, from someone primarily known for her family's drama to a mother of 4 navigating the complexities of co-parenting in the public eye. Each phase of her personal evolution has been accompanied by subtle shifts in her presentation, but what we're seeing now represents something more profound than a simple wardrobe update or a new makeup technique. This is Kim Kardashian pressing the reset button on her entire visual identity, and the implications are enormous. The fashion and beauty industries watch Kim with the intensity of scientists observing a groundbreaking experiment. When she changes her hair color sales shift. When she contours differently, makeup brands adjust their product lines. When she embraces a new aesthetic, designers and stylists across the globe take notes and prepare for the inevitable trend wave that will follow. Her influence on beauty standards and fashion trends is undeniable and frankly unprecedented in the modern era. She doesn't just follow trends, she creates them, often inadvertently, simply by existing in the public eye and making choices about her own appearance. This level of cultural influence comes with both power and responsibility, and Kim has always seemed acutely aware of the weight her image carries. Social media has erupted in the wake of this revelation, with fans and critics alike flooding comment sections with their reactions. Some are praising the bold move, celebrating Kim's willingness to take risks and evolve beyond the comfort zone of her established look. Others are expressing shock, confusion, or even disappointment, attached as they are to the familiar version of Kim they've grown accustomed to seeing on their screens. The diversity of reactions speaks to something important about our relationship with celebrities and the parasocial connections we form with public figures. We feel ownership over their images, as if the faces we've stared at for years belong to us in some strange way, and when they change without our permission, it can feel almost like a betrayal. But here's the beautiful truth about transformation: it's necessary for growth. Stagnation is death in the entertainment industry, and Kim Kardashian has never been one to rest on her laurels or coast on past success. She's always pushing, always evolving, always looking for the next mountain to climb or the next boundary to push. This radical change of look isn't just about vanity or attention-seeking, though those elements certainly play a role in the complex equation of celebrity. It's about claiming agency over her own narrative, about refusing to be boxed into a single identity or aesthetic forever. It's about showing the world and perhaps reminding herself that she contains multitudes, that she's not finished surprising us, that there are still chapters of her story yet to be written. The technical execution of such a transformation requires an army of talented professionals. We're talking about hairstylists who are artists in their own right, makeup artists who understand facial architecture like engineers, fashion stylists who can see the potential in fabric and form that the rest of us miss entirely. Kim has access to the absolute best in the business, the people who work with the most elite clientele in the world, and she's enlisted them all in service of this reinvention. The amount of planning, testing, and refinement that goes into a single public appearance for someone at Kim's level is staggering. Every angle has been considered, every photograph anticipated, every potential reaction calculated and prepared for. What's particularly interesting about this moment is how it reflects broader conversations happening in society about beauty, aging, authenticity, and the pressure women face to maintain certain appearances. Kim is approaching her mid-40s, an age where many women in the entertainment industry feel invisible or pressured to fight against the natural process of aging with increasingly dramatic interventions. By choosing to radically transform her look at this stage in her life and career, Kim is making a statement about her refusal to be defined by anyone's expectations except her own. She's showing that reinvention is possible at any age, that you don't have to settle into a comfortable but static version of yourself just because you've achieved success. The ripple effects of this transformation will be felt across multiple industries. Fashion magazines will be clamoring for the first major interview and photo shoot featuring the new Kim. Beauty brands will be analyzing every product she might be using to achieve this look. Fashion designers will be sending her their most avant-garde pieces, knowing that if Kim wears it, the world pays attention. Hair salons will see an influx of clients bringing in photos and asking to be transformed in similar ways. The economic impact of a single celebrity's aesthetic choices is genuinely mind-boggling when you start to trace all the threads. Beyond the commercial implications, there's something deeply human about watching someone reinvent themselves. It gives us permission to do the same in our own lives, even if on a much smaller scale. When we see Kim Kardashian bold enough to completely change her look despite the inevitable scrutiny and criticism, it reminds us that we too can make brave choices about our own appearances and identities. We don't have to remain the same person we were last year or even last month. Evolution is not only possible but necessary for a fulfilling life. Kim's transformation becomes a mirror in which we can see our own potential for change reflected back at us. As the dust settles and this new version of Kim becomes the familiar one, we'll all adjust our mental images and move forward. The cycle will continue because it always does in celebrity culture. But for now, in this moment of transition and transformation, we're witnessing something significant. We're watching a woman who has spent her entire adult life in the spotlight making a bold declaration about her autonomy and her refusal to be confined by expectations. Whether you love her or find her fascinating or have complicated feelings about what she represents in modern culture, you cannot deny the power of this moment. Kim Kardashian has once again proven that she knows exactly how to command attention and spark conversation, and this radical change of look is just the latest chapter in a story that shows no signs of ending anytime soon. So here's the question that will keep us all engaged and coming back for more: what will she transform into next?